Hello and welcome to MtG. I'm Vyacheslav and today I tell you about top 5 first expensive purchase for old school magic. It's actually not cheap purchase and will be around I think 1000 of euros. Yes, it's expensive, but it's a classic collection of cards, so what to do? I, to be honest, have not most of them, even all of them. Important point here, it's that card that will tell you about work in formats when reprint is legal. Most of this card will be legal anyway, but some of them will be not legal in Swedish format. Because they reprint, original versions from Alpha, Beta and Unlimited too expensive, even for this first expensive group. Before we start, I must ask you to leave a comment, press the like button and subscribe to the channel to support my content. Let's start from number 5. And it will be expensive and really powerful old school magic card library of Alexandria. Oh, it's not honest one. Yeah, it's a land, it gives you a mana, colorless, but anyway, it's a work as a land, as an emissions factory, stuff like this. And also it can draw cards. And mostly in Magic you spend the cards to draw, or at least spend the cards to create some permanent that will draw in later. But here you play land and this land draw cards for you. It's a really powerful effect. Of course this works better in the deck that already also have the wheels or just recall to fix your hand size, but even basically if you start a game with mid-range deck, play second, you can start from Alexandria and draw at least 3 or 4 cards for nothing, just because you have Alexandria to play in the first turn. It's a really powerful effect, and it's of course good purchase. In any old school deck that you will build, you can use it. And if you have it, you must use it, because it's a really great advantage. But this card has some little drawback. If you don't know about gentleman rules, they still exist. It's specific rules for old school magic that I think have 2 different variants. In second one, Ancestral Recall banned. In first one, basic, Mind Twist and Library is banned, because it's cards too not honest, yeah. So maybe in your play group it will be not so playable even, because it will be banned. Or maybe in your play group it will slightly broke balance. Maybe you lost some friends after play Alexandria in first turn, so it's a not very friendly card. Number 4, it will be not 1 card, but 2 copies of 1 card at the same time. The City in a Bottle. It's artifact for 2 mana from Arabian Nights, and it destroys all Arabian Night cards in the play, and people will not play Arabian Night cards until you don't destroy it by some effect. And it's actually cool. Actually powerful old school magic. And it's artifact, colorless, may be used in the worst case sideboard of deck, but many of budget decks can use it in the main, and even many not so budget decks can use it in the main deck, because you just need to don't use powerful cards from Arabian Nights. In Arabian Nights we have a lot of popular creatures in old school magic. It's Kirdape, Serendip Efreet, Ernam Djinn, Jezam Djinn. Just imagine that your opponent starts the game with Swamp, Lotus and Jezam, and you just play Soul Ring and City in a Battle. You just destroy one of the biggest magic creatures, actually biggest creature in old school magic, I think. Actually this card have 2 problems. First one, it's again depend on your with the game, your play group when you will playing. It can be good powerful main card that will destroy entire opponent strategy and maybe all opponent permanents, but also it can be useless, because if your opponents, your players in your play group will have the decks built without Arabian Night cards or with just few of them, it will be not so effective. And sometimes it will be just a blank card in your hand, so you must put it on the sideboard, and I'm not sure you want to spend so many euros for just sideboard card. And second drawback, it's again this card slightly non-honest, slightly hate card, yes, because if one of your friends will use Arabian Zoo, you will never play with him if you have the 2 or 3 City in a Bottle. Yeah, it will be not fun for him. Why play if you lost to 1 card in opponent's deck? It's so it can be problematic to play in your group. Again, you need to think twice to don't lose friends. I like it in the case with Library. Number 3 will be Moxen, all 5 of them. Actually, it's first card that not good for Swedish. because previous card was never printed, so you just buy original copies. And this card was reprinted by specific way, yeah, in the collector's edition. Original Moxen too expensive, it's not cost thousands of euros, it costs more. So our imaginated budget for this top 5 can't help us to buy the Mox. But from collector's edition you can find even most expensive Mox Sapphire from collector's edition can be bought for this money. And maybe it's a problem of design of original Magic, because it broke land rules. When you play 1 land per turn, you play 1 land and 2 Mox, and it's absolutely different game start, but it's good cards. And also, it's not important what color of Mox you will buy, because you can use them in any deck. Any Mox is just 1 mana ramp that help you to play something faster, and not so helpful in late game, yeah? With every next turn Mox not so powerful. But it's cool, you can use it. Maybe it's slightly restricted by a deck that you want to build, because of course if you play with black you need black Mox, if you want to play with green one. But I'm pretty sure that you can use any of your Moxen in any of your decks without any drawbacks, it's fine. Number 2, it's again will be a group of cards that are not legal in Swedish if you want to buy it in our limited budget, but still cool in any format with reprints. It's a dual lands. Original Alphabet Unlimited dual lands too expensive, but from Revised or 4th edition it's really fine cards. Lands, it's so maybe problematic mechanic of the Magic by some reasons, if you look at the modern games right now. And of course, color of lands is really important. Mana stabilization is important to play 2 and especially 3 colored decks. Many decks can be broken by Blood Moon or stuff like this just because you will not have a colorful mana. So dual lands really helpful thing to play with old school Magic, to make not only mono decks. And depending of color, you can buy from 2 to full play set of them for this first expensive buys. Problem here that most of the lands is color dependent, depend on the color of your deck. Yeah, if you want to play with white and black deck, you need Scrubland. If you want to play with some blue and red attack, you need blue and red Volcanic Island. Yeah, so if other cards from this list helpful for any deck, and you even can just think to start play old school Magic, buy first expensive cards and then think about the deck that you want to use. Here you need to know what deck you want to use to buy your first dual lands. Looks like you need to understand what deck you want to build, so it will not be number 1. And on the first place will be most interesting old school Magic card. It's a House Orb. It's fact for 2 mana. For 1 you can flip it and drop it to other card to destroy it. Actually for 3 mana, colorless Vindicate to any permanent. Any deck can use it to destroy permanents. Black can destroy enchantments, red can destroy enchantments again. It can be countered, yeah, because 1 mana and tap, it's a cost of ability, so after pay mana and tap you need to drop it, and before you drop it, opponent can disenchant it. But still, it's really good cards, and most important, you actually need to flip House Orb. So it's a unique mechanic. In any other Magic format you can't use it. It's so unique experience, and it's like a visit card of old school Magic, to be honest. So it was my top 5 of important first old school Magic purchase. I'm right now buying dual lands, still have not House Orb. It's a problem, but maybe I'll fix it in the future. I want to believe that I do it finally. Thank you for watching this video up to the end. If you like it, please support me by leave a comment, like button, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you again, have a nice day, have nice games. Bye!